Alright. Oh, this is a lot of games. Well, it looks like a lot, but it's just the packaging. So, as I'm sure many of you are aware of at this point, we've done a ton of those random eBay lot videos. And those are fun, but at the same time, I think we should start focusing the budget towards games that we know are not going to show up in those videos. So that's what we've done here. Maybe this will be the start of a new series, I'm not sure, because legacy game prices are very expensive. But I've got a bunch here that I recently picked up, and I thought we would go through them together. So hopefully you all enjoy this idea, and we'll try and mix it up a little bit compared to other collection videos, because this will, you'll see my reaction to the condition of the game in person, but more so, I will show you all the prices that I paid. Now this first one, I already know this one is brand new, but this is kind of a low-key secret that I'm about to ruin. But I have no problem doing that because it gives somebody the opportunity to actually go do this yourself. But this game is pretty affordable if you know that they're still selling it brand new, which is Undertale for PlayStation Vita. So if you go on eBay looking for this right now, I believe they're going for $50, $60, something like that. The last time that I checked, at least. And I don't think people are aware of the fact that the publisher Fangamer that actually is creating a physical copy of this, it's still on their website for $25 or something. Same for PS4 as well. So yeah, this was actually a buy where I saw it and I was like, whoa, I gotta pick that up right away. Next up, I'm gonna try to remember the prices that I paid for these as well. I'll include them on camera, but I'm gonna try offhand to remember. Oh, this is another brand new one. Okay, so this is Wadham. This is a game where I already finished it, platinumed it, wanted a physical copy, especially because it's just such a unique, interesting game. It's from the same creator of Katamari Damacy, which I love those games. And this is such a funny, unique box art. And this game actually has 3 alternate arts. So there is the sushi, sun, and then an egg, I think. Now, I know I'm a collector. Why didn't I get all 3? I have my limits. I'm not going to get 3 copies of the same game, but I did want to get the little sushi because that is, it's just such a good box art, and it's my favorite one. And I love salmon, too. Basic, but it's my favorite one. This is actually also a brand new game. Let's see if we can get the new stuff out of the way. This would be a PlayStation 5 copy of Control Ultimate Edition. Now, like Wadham, I already finished it. Already got the platinum. This game was available on PlayStation Plus, the Ultimate Edition, by the way, so you could get it on PS4, eventually get that PS5 copy. Why did I do this? Same deal. I really enjoyed the game, wanted to support Remedy. There we go. I mean, anything PS5 at this point, obviously I'm, the collector in me is going, oh, new platform, I get to fill up the shelf. And so that's kind of what I'm doing. Wait, this one's new too. We'll do this one. And this is actually going to be a warning as well. Assuming that it's still in stock by the time I upload this. I'm not sure when I will upload this video. Ah, Jesus. Gamestop. What are you doing? Yeah, that's from Gamestop. Doom 3 VR Edition. This was recently announced, and Gamestop is the only place to get a physical copy of the game. And it's cheap too, 20 bucks. So yeah, totally pick this up. If they still have it in stock, that would be something where I have a feeling this is probably going to shoot up in value right away. Not right away, but once it's gone and people know that there was a physical copy, or they find out about it, they'll be like, oh, I should have picked that up. And the values will start to increase. I think from this point forward, we've got nothing but used stuff. This is probably a Vita game. Oh no, it is the wrong game, actually. Okay, interesting. Well, I'm glad that I opened this in time. I will have to inform the seller about their mistake, because I actually purchased, I intended to purchase Doko Demo Isio, the Toru Inoue game, the first Toru Inoue game. And that is a game that comes with, when it launched, only in Japan, because the Sony cat, so to speak, the mascot, that's only a Japan thing, never really came to the West or was a big deal outside of Japan. That game was first packaged with the Pocket Station, which is kind of Sony's OG first run at a portable, but it's also like a little memory card too for the PS1. Really fascinating game, wanted to get it, has excellent box art, and this is not that title. So I will have to reach out to the seller and hopefully get that taken care of. next game. This one is from Japan, and it is probably, I'm hoping this one's correct. There we go, now it's free. Final Fantasy X-2, one of my favorite Final Fantasies. I'm one of those people. I love this game, and this is the Japanese version. Now, there's no English. I'm not very good at Japanese, and this would be a very complicated game to play in Japanese. Extremely complicated. I'm hoping someday I will have enough fluency to actually go through it, but I really want to pick up a physical copy. I believe the Chinese version actually does have English, and the prices for that, if there was one listed, because there's not much population for this on eBay, it was like $70 to $90 or something. I'm okay picking up the Japanese version and someday eventually being able to play. It's kind of like a small little motivator and goal for me personally. But yeah, my Japanese is not that good to play a game like that. This game is Rayman Origins. So, PlayStation Vita launch title. I'm pretty sure it's a launch title. Very cheap. Brand new, obviously. For a brand new game, it was very cheap. And, I mean, obviously at this point, you should all know, Vita stuff, it's going to get really expensive now. And as more time presses forward, even though it's cheap, I did want to pick this up. But yeah, Vita stuff, I think we'll probably focus more on that if we do another one of these videos. I've been meaning to get it for a while, though. This one is, hey, one of my Doko games showed up. So this one is, I don't remember the exact name specifically. I want to say exactly twice. But this is the PSP Toro game. I believe this was the first one that came out. Toro's a little more, I want to say more simple and more straightforward, but it would still probably be very difficult with not some very good Japanese. Oh no, the UMD is falling off. Oh gosh. Oh, actually, it's like super loose. This is gonna need a replacement case. It like does not hold it at all. Yeah, it doesn't want to hold. Oh Jesus, doesn't want to hold it whatsoever. I'll have to get a replacement case for that. But also PSP is a platform I want to focus on as well. So PSP, Vita, PS1, and by the way, we'll definitely be buying stuff outside of PlayStation for this series. You know, clearly I do have a preference to PlayStation. I like collecting for all PlayStation platforms, but I am a game collector through and through. So actually, I think this one is our expensive one. So I will be buying games of all platforms, which this is our example of what I'm talking about here. Oh boy. So this was, and I'm not happy about it, $170. I think that was the auction, so it was actually a little bit more. It probably came out to like $190. But it's a copy of Pokemon Coliseum. You know, young me really hates myself for, well, I can't blame young me, right? Because when you're a kid, the only way to buy games is to sell games. The disc is okay. I don't know if you can see it. It's tough for a GameCube game because the disc is so small. It's got some abrasive, light scratches, but it should be playable. If it's not, we're gonna have a problem. Yeah, 170, so probably like 190 taxes and shipping. Now look, it's a good example copy, no doubt. It's a really clean copy of Coliseum. You can't be wrong about that. I honestly have no interest in picking up that separate Celebi event disc. That's where you're getting into the 400 plus range. If it comes with Coliseum, I don't know, maybe separate, it's like 200 something dollars. Either way, it's not something that I don't care that much for. But I'm a huge Pokemon fan, if you haven't noticed from all the Pokemon stuff that's always in view of the videos. And this is one where got rid of it when I was a kid. I'm happy to have it now though. That's our expensive game. But we do have a few others that were costly here. Oh yeah, this was like, why not? It's a brand new copy of Luminous Plus. So I love the Luminous games. First came to PSP, then we got one on Vita, 360, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4 got a remaster. Really fun game. This title actually launched in 2007, so this particular PS2 case has no memory card slot holder, I believe. But yeah, late life cycle PS2 game where these are super cheap. It was like $7 something. Like, why not? For a game that's one of my favorite franchises. This is Heavenly Sword. Yeah, I did not have Heavenly Sword. Thank you. Well, you got a nice little advertisement. I don't mind putting that up there. So, this is a nice copy of Heavenly Sword. Really clean. Yeah, I didn't have this one. And I'll tell you, for PlayStation 3, where I have such an affinity for that platform and such a fondness for it, I've been collecting a lot of games that are in that 2006, 2009 era before the box art changed. This was one of the early PlayStation 3 exclusives, Ninja Theory. I remember the old PS3 versus 360 conversation, and a bunch of PS3 fans were like, but wait, Heavenly Sword, Heavenly Sword. We also have Lair. These games came and gone. Nobody really cared too much about them. Heavenly Sword wasn't bad, though. Just short. Ninja Theory game, too. Sony owns the IP, though, so if they wanted to do another Heavenly Sword, they certainly could. Here is our second expensive game, Ridge Racer for PlayStation Vita. This one was $70 brand new, and honestly, I wasn't even trying to buy it brand new. I would have been okay buying a used copy, except at the time that I bought it, there was none. None in population on eBay. So here's a new copy. I believe this is also a launch title. If not, it was very close to PS Vita's launch, and this is kind of a, I believe, largely an online game, actually. I don't even think there was like a single-player campaign. And it's one of the last Ridge Racers that we actually got. In this one, we have Unit 13 for PlayStation Vita. This one is a used copy. Also a launch title. This was Zipper Interactive's last game. RIP Zipper Interactive. I think it was their last title. All these things are off the top of my head, but sometimes, you know, I'll get dates wrong or something like that. You'll have to forgive me. But we do have Unit 13 here. And yeah, working on the Vita stuff, as you can see. But that is everything. So there we go. That's everything laid out with one game that we didn't intend to get, which is Pac-Man World. I don't think we actually acknowledged that when we opened it. But yeah, let me know if you enjoy something like this in particular, because the random lot stuff, we can't do that forever. So this is kind of my sequel idea to that, right? You can still see prices and reactions to what was purchased. And I am quite pleased, but gosh, the prices are... oh, it's tough. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you haven't yet, please subscribe for the best PlayStation news, reviews, and updates that are here on YouTube. You can also follow me on Twitter at Mystic Ryan. And that is it. I will see you all in my next video. You take it easy.